start with Nancy Guthrie. There is a new story today from the New York Post. Investigators searching for Nancy Guthrie are probing a possible incident at the 84-year-old's home in Arizona weeks before she was kidnapped. The sheriff, Chris Nanos, who has faced mounting backlash over the fruitless 52-day search, said authorities had zeroed in on an evening 3 weeks before the 84-year-old was confirmed missing. Quote, "We do believe that something occurred January 11th, and that's with the FBI's analysis of the equipment and digital stuff they've done." That's a statement. Digital stuff they've done.
Stuff.
Like
They're using
on-
the word
like
stuff.
on
That's literally the quote.
The ring cam or what?
That's crazy.
Nanos, who is leading the probe, refused to expand on what evidence had led investigators to that evening in particular. Guthrie is believed to have been snatched from her Tucson home during the early hours of February 1st. It's the 7th week of the search.
Snatched also feels weird for me right there, but
But that wasn't a quote.
I know. I'm just saying in the article.
Yeah, that's a writer. I don't mind that as much as
Stuff.
the stuff in the official
You
statement.
know stuff like stuff.
You know, digital stuff.
So,
So they're not going to tell us what that incident was?
no, they
Not
won't
yet, I
because they
guess.
haven't, used the evidence the most they possibly could.
They're
So,
doing
yeah.
things with it.
Yeah.
They're doing
Things and
things
stuff.
with the stuff.
Oh, yeah, 7th week. I saw that she may go back to work in a couple weeks.
I guess she has returned, but only temporarily at times.
Is that what it is?
Because she did go back.
Yeah, maybe the story was full-time then.
Yeah. And I saw she did an interview.
Boy, I don't know who to blame there. Those cops, are they not doing a good job? The FBI got called in. They couldn't do anything?
Right.
I don't know.
Could it just be a really good criminal?
No, probably not. I don't think it was that thought out. I don't think it was some high-end kidnapper looking for a massive ransom.
So it was like they had no idea they were kidnapping or taking or snatching. That's snatching a famous person's mom.
I don't think that. I think
don't
it was
know.
a burglary.
You still think that?
Yeah.
Gone wrong?
And then,
They're like,
who's out there? Oh, crap.
Take her.
Shoot her. Let's get her out of here.
that's
Yeah,
just
shoot her, but there would be stuff there.
Blood.
Okay, punch her, drag her out of here, and then there was blood outside on the.
No, I meant with blood and guts if she was shot.
Wow.
Yeah, let's get her out. She sees us. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know either.
It's weird because nowadays I feel like no one can get away with any kind of crime. With DNA, with cameras everywhere, with all the technology that we have, I feel like it'd be so hard to get away with a crime. And the fact that this has gone on so long is bizarre.
Mm-hmm.
If I were to be able to have a time machine and go back, I wouldn't be committing crimes, but man, what I think about it.
You can do whatever you want.
You just murder and drive across state line.
What do you mean, man? You would think about it?
I wouldn't, but I'd be like, dang, that person made me mad. I could probably get away with this.
If people back then, to Bobby's point, knew that they can get away with it so easily, they would do more. There would be way more crimes.
Interesting.
Just friggin'
I'm not
those murderers, serial killers would just kill and move states. They'd never catch them.
Yeah. Ted Bundy it took him forever to catch him.
They'd never catch them.
Yeah.
So if you really made me mad, I'm going to have to do some killing. All right. What do you have, Amy?
You're kidding. Well, so Zendaya has a new movie coming out in theaters next week called The Drama. And they're in it. This is not I'm not spoiling anything. I don't think.
But you haven't seen the movie. So
No,
it's
it's not even out. Okay, so in it, she's getting married and she confesses to her fiance that she once plotted a school shooting, but she chickened out. And it's a rom-com, but it's got a dark side to it. And so now a father whose son was in Columbine, his son died at that school shooting, is really upset. Why do we need to intertwine? Why does Hollywood feel the need to put that into a storyline for a rom-com or any movie for that matter? And he just feels like it's completely inappropriate. And I guess, I'm thinking about it too. And I'm like, yeah, why make that part of a storyline to put it in more people's heads?
Is it a book?
No.
It's not a book?
Mm-mm.
It is
but
called-
put it in
yeah,
people's
it's
heads. There are 10,000 school shootings a year.
I know, but
It exists at such a level now. I can look it up.
so it's
Not like it happened once and it was this one tragedy. It happens all the time, but also to talk about things even in a way like that does bring awareness to things as well. Like,
Oh, like maybe someone who's considering it
I
will
don't
be
know
like,
the
oh,
context of the
Zendaya
movie.
chickened out too. I should chicken out. It says
The fact that it's a rom-com is weird.
Zendaya and Robert Pattinson are in this movie together. It's being marketed as a fun wedding flick, but a dark plot twist is shocking the heck out of early unsuspecting viewers, and the news has spread. And then, oh shoot, it says, warning, major spoilers.
Yeah,
But
that
then-
is
Oh no!
but it became a news story.
Yeah.
I saw it in the news.
Okay.
But the
Yeah.
thing is, then you couldn't make any storylines about shootings or robberies or
Oh, that's true.
anything
Okay, good point.
with the same. Listen, nobody thinks that school shootings are good. Everybody knows they're extremely tragic.
Or domestic violence, like that,
I mean, they're not going to show anything though, are they? Because like I feel like if you saw,
But we don't know. You're asking a question we don't know the answer to, and I don't think he
Well,
does
she
either.
didn't go through with it. She's just saying, I had once plotted a school shooting and I didn't do it.
got it.
But she was,
And there's probably a lot of kids that think about that because it happens so often. But again, you couldn't rob a bank in a movie. You couldn't have a murder in a movie. You couldn't send people to war in a movie if you're using this same kind of logic. Because people die doing that stuff, tragically.
that's true.
That's all. I haven't seen the movie.
It's not out yet.
Yeah.
And ignore everything I said about it.
I saw that in the news article.
Yeah,
that you said.
it's a big story. So that's why I was bringing it up. Just curious your thoughts. But I immediately was felt for that father and was like, oh yeah, it makes a good point. But then now I'm hearing you and I'm like, oh, that's a really good point too. There's a lot of things in shows that are
people go through sexual assault in shows.
yeah.
Yeah, everything.
valid. Yeah.
Everything.
And so anybody that's been through it could be triggered by it. It should be triggered by it. And I understand why they would be triggered.
Yeah.
But
I know.
you can't totally clean everything off of everything. If so, then nothing happens. And it's all, hey, Toodles. You guys know Toodles?
Toodles. Is that
Oh,
is it Mickey Mouse?
Toodles! Yeah.
Mickey Mouse Clubhouse.
And like the little Mickey Mouse
Yeah.
head flies up like a.
Wow,
like a-
you're watching that already?
Oh, Toodles!
Oh, dude, get ready. That's where it starts with Toodles.
Yeah. 2025 mass shootings, over 500.
That's crazy.
A mass shooting in America, by the way.
Yeah.
A mass shooting is 4 or more people shot, injured, or killed. 500 plus incidents. 2024, 600 plus incidents. Yeah, so
I'm surprised Hollywood hasn't made a movie about that yet.
what they have.
School shooting?
I would assume.
Yeah, I've seen
many.
Oh,
few.
they have? Like,
Yeah.
I haven't heard of any.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know any offhand, but I would assume that they've made more than a few.
They made one back in the day called Elephant that was about Columbine.
And they show the actual shooting
Yep.
of the school? Well,
You know the song "Pumped Up Kicks" about school shooting?
yeah. Yeah.
Oh, there was an episode of SWAT about a school shooting. Just realized
There
that.
was.
Yeah, I watched SWAT with my son, and it just occurred to me that
Am I thinking of the Mark Ruffalo show?
No, that's
Task?
a task.
Oh,
SWAT is
another 4-letter word.
I think
but
SWAT is a CBS show.
SWAT's like a
Got
it's ABC,
one of those.
CBS, one of those like one that's good to watch with your kids.
Yeah.
Except for that one, I was sort of like, oh, Stevenson. I didn't want him to like freak out going to school the next day, but they ended up. That was tragic. They were covering it, but it's like, those types of shows cover real life things that happen. So
oh, Toodles! One, Goofy was hanging out of a hot air balloon. He's about to fall, and like, I guess he's gonna die. But people have died in hot air balloons.
Yes, they have.
So he's about to fall, and Mickey called for Toodles, and Toodles is a drone that's shaped like Mickey's head, and went up and saved him.
And then doesn't Toodles have like an option? Like, what do we need to save Goofy? Do we need a rope?
Oh yeah.
Oh, this just popped in my head since we're talking about TV and what's appropriate and whatnot. And speaking of SWAT, this was another thing. It's a show I watched with my son. And why they wrote this into the storyline, I don't know. But one of the agents, or one of the members of SWAT, she is bisexual and has met another girl. And she started going out with her. And then the girl's like, I have to confess, I'm married. And we're looking for a third. And I'm like, what? CB, like 7 p.m. family TV time. Like, why are we introducing now? And she's like, well, oh, that's weird. I don't really know that I'm into that. And then she consults some of her SWAT team members, and they're like, maybe you should give it a try. And I'm like, what? So now she's a throuple. And I'm like, what does this have to do with SWAT? Like, why? Why?
Eddie and I make a note to watch the show.
SWAT, and what time does it come on?
What's that network again?
Because then my son's like, wait, what's happening, Mom? And I'm like, oh my gosh, we don't need it. Like, we're too young for these conversations. Like,
Yeah, throuple? I would think so.
yes, like, I'm like,
I didn't even think it was a
why?
throuple. I thought it was just like inviting her over for.
No. They were looking for a legit third partner. Like, not just a random.
Seems messy.
I just was like, this just does not seem like SWAT material. Like this
SWAT or 7 p.m. on a network.
right.
That's really why I watch sports. Sports is the only thing I can have on the house like at all times.
Where they're not like trying to address some like controversial like about your like sexuality that kids shouldn't even be thinking
Just like
about.
sports is just like the one thing is like, cool, guys trying to make it in the
yeah,
basket.
yeah,
Good.
point.
Amy, your story?
I gave it. That was my Zendaya story.
Got it.
Gave it.
All right, Lunchbox.
Yeah, this woman, her name is Donna Motzinger. Back in 1972, she went to a Bill Cosby comedy show, said, he gave her a glass of wine, a pill, unconscious. He allegedly sexually assaulted her. She sued him in civil court, and she won $19 million.
I wonder if she's going to get it. Like, does he have that money anymore? Because you can win for $1 billion. It doesn't mean you're going to get it. Because if there's not money there, you don't get the money. The government doesn't give you the money. The person's supposed to. Like OJ's people never got paid until maybe way, way, way later.
Right.
So I don't know if Bill Cosby has that money.
Because he's given a lot of money, you think?
Or he's
Or
like,
it's cost him for all legal fees.
Yes.
I don't know. What do you know about that, Lunchbox?
It says that he is going to appeal. That's all it says. It doesn't say if he's going when he has to pay by, but yeah, he did not testify in the trial.
Man, that dude got away with that for decades.
Yeah.
Like
crazy.
dirty dog dude. And like living the life of Mr. Clean comic, like
Jello.
being judgmental towards other comics for doing blue
Dirty.
material. And then the whole time, this is what's been happening with him. And how it even became a story is crazy. Another comic was doing jokes about it. And that's how it became a story. That's how the whole thing blew up. It was
Was it like something that everyone kind of knew but no one talked about?
It
I would
must.
assume. Yeah.
at least in the comedian world.
Yeah. Or the Hollywood world.
Sure. The community.
Yeah.
The community.
I mean, isn't it crazy that he just got out of jail just because some prosecutor back in the day said, "Hey, don't worry, we're not going to prosecute you," and that's how he got out. Like he
I'd need to hear more about that.
So he was sentenced to 10 years in prison, and he only served 3 because his conviction was overturned because a Pennsylvania prosecutor back in the day said that they would not prosecute him ever again. And boom, there you go.
Oh, so you're not like allowed to say that?
I guess they made a deal with him,
They
and
pinky promise?
And they had is it recorded?
They pinky promised a rapist?
You know, Bill Cosby's one of those guys where right now, if you would have said dead or alive, I would have maybe
I'd
said,
had to think about it
I would
too.
have been like,
When he said jail, I was like, I don't know he went to jail.
Oh yeah, he was in jail for a
Yeah.
while.
yeah, he got convicted of rape. Like he was gone.
Mhm. Yeah. When Lunchbox said 19 million, I'm like, how is he going to pay that from the grave?
Yeah.
Estate. She probably had a better chance of getting that money from the Bill Cosby estate than she does Bill Cosby alive.
That's true. How do they have, okay, when you're doing something that far back, what's the evidence?
I don't know. I don't know enough about the trial.
Yeah.
It's a good question though.
Yeah, I think it's just her statements, and
I
I
mean,
don't
maybe
know.
there's witnesses.
There has to be more than statements.
Yeah, it's a good question. I never thought about that. All right, Lunchbox, thank you. Did you see the Bob Barker stuff?
Oh,
So
yeah,
there's a
yeah.
new
What
documentary.
do you do?
Oh, I don't know. It's not good though.
You don't know, but it's not good though. Those don't work together. Either you know and it's not good though.
Okay, I do know, but what I'm saying is it makes me feel like if there's this one, then there's more.
So what I've seen on social media is that there's a documentary and it's part of an E-series on like behind the scenes of shows and stuff. And there's one just about Price is Right. And it's like, Price is Right, sex in the dressing room, and apparently he was like back in the day like a dirty dog. Now they don't say anything about
What did he
like
have
Bill
the
Cosby
girls? What were
stuff.
they called? Bob's Babes? What, they had a name.
Were they?
Bob's Beauties.
Bob's Beauties.
Bob's
Yeah, that would be better.
Bob's
No.
yeah, Bob's Itches. I won't say the whole
But
word.
yeah, it's like, yeah, Bob's Beauties. But they were, like game shows. You know, there's like
yeah.
pretty girls
Sure.
like flipping signs and stuff.
You're really thinking at Wheel of Fortune too. They were flipping signs.
Well, Vanna White,
Yeah.
but like
The
also
girls were showing off the cars and Price
makes
is
me
Right.
think of too like the Family Feud host back in the day. He used to kiss all the female contestants, and it was like, oh, this is normal.
Richard Dawson?
Was that his name?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kiss him on the cheek,
No,
No.
lips.
lips,
Straight up front kiss.
Elvis
It's-
style.
Yeah, wild, dude. Yeah, every woman. like,
Google
whoa.
it, and it's like so cringe, but it was so just the norm then that like I don't think people really knew how to protest it, if you will. Like even if the women were uncomfortable, they're like, what do I do? But some women are like, oh, this is fun. This is, but
Will you read about the Bob Barker stuff and tell me what the allegations are?
Oh, yeah.
Or at least that it's said from the story?
a Bob Beauty.
Because Amy doesn't know, but what she does know is it's dirty.
What I know is I saw it and I believed her.
I Googled how to find that because I was going to watch the documentary.
Yeah, it's called Dirty Rotten Scandals.
And what does it say about it?
It says during his 35 years, he was accused of a hostile work environment. There's a model who claims that he was vindictive towards her.
Mm-hmm.
There's sexual harassment, inappropriate behavior, racism, misconduct, and mental health struggles.
And then
That to
she
me
got
just sounds like the 70s in general.
The
Like
whole
the 60s
decade.
and 70s. Like dudes were just given full, like it was terrible.
Yeah.
Imagine being like a woman in Hollywood in the 40s, 50s, 60s.
horrible.
Horrible.
I mean, I don't know, but it sounds bad.
Sounds bad. We weren't there.
And I think this particular Bob Beauty girl, she then was fired.
I'm sure that's how they
It's
did
like-
it back then.
Yeah, like if you speak up or
Yeah, her
try
name
to
was
do anything.
Holly Hallstorm. She alleged she was fired in 1995 after refusing to speak out against another model who had sued Bob Barker for sexual harassment.
Yeah.
That's
I
crazy.
looked it up to where to watch it, and you can watch it on YouTube TV, but you have to watch it with commercials on YouTube TV.
Ah, that's fine.
I mean,
Ever-
that's how my Amazon is. I
That's
have
how
to
my
watch
Hulu
commercials.
is. I just got
It doesn't
used
make
to
me
it.
feel better that you guys watch commercials.
Okay.
I just don't want to watch commercials.
Well, we're just telling you it's
I know,
fine.
but
You
like,
forget after a while.
you get over it. You're like, and it gives you a little countdown clock.
But
and
you
you're
can't
like,
skip them, is what
No.
sucks. It like locks you out.
It's your bathroom time or
You just
snack
scroll
time.
TikTok during that time.
you know what's crazy on
By the way, she's not going to be on camera. The baby's not. My wife and the baby have now entered the room.
yeah, so we're all
So she's sitting in the
we're all
corner.
feeling extra tingly.
Go ahead.
The Amazon, whatever, when you're watching Prime, if you pause it, if you press pause, a ad will pop up with a QR code. They're brilliant.
Oh, mine is. You can just click it because it's already Amazon. So you just click the commercial and I get whatever they're advertising.
Oh yeah, or whatever.
Oh.
I mean, maybe that's on
I've never seen
Hulu.
that.
There's a QR code,
Dude,
but
it's
you
so
just
easy.
like everything.
Have you seen that, Caitlin, on Amazon? I haven't
Well,
either.
whatever. You just try to pause something, and then bam, they're selling you something that you need.
You must have bought the non-commercial.
Yeah,
package.
you probably don't have that
Oh,
package.
I like to be offered deals. Like I would like to have that as long as I'm not stopping the show.
Like,
Like if
they'll-
I pause it, I'd love to have something pop up. Like you may need,
yes.
new.
Yes.
It'll be something that maybe I ordered a month ago, so 30 days have passed. So clearly, maybe I need to buy more.
Because it knows what's in your prime.
Yes.
Correct.
Yeah.
And I don't know which one it is, but there's one that it's like almost choose your adventure, but it's choose your commercial. That's kind of fun.
Oh, yeah, Hulu
Yeah,
has that
they'll let
sometimes.
you pick.
Sometimes on YouTube,
Sometimes I think, oh, I picked the wrong one.
a wrong commercial. You get mad because you picked the wrong commercial. Sometimes on YouTube, they'll just give you moments of zen. YouTube TV.
Oh yeah, I like that one.
It's like a
It's like
little
a panda
bird
eating
chuckling.
a
Yeah,
bamboo or something.
Yeah.
I don't have YouTube TV.
it's the best. And someday, who knows? We may have like a cable sponsor or something, and I'll be like, man.
That sucks.
No, I won't say that sucks, but YouTube TV, it is cable. It's great, and it kind of has an algorithm on what to show you to watch too, because it pops up at your first 3 or 4. You guys have YouTube TV?
No, I don't have YouTube TV, but is that the one where you can split the screen to watch different games?
Yeah,
I love
you
that.
do 4, you do 2.
I don't have that.
Eddie story?
Yeah, so they interviewed Elton John, and he was talking about his favorite vocalist of all time. He said George Michael was his favorite vocalist, who probably he thinks is the best vocalist of all time.
Yeah, we missed that.
Wham.
No, even George Michael is a solo artist, but also he sang songs that were pop songs that were mostly about the melody, and it didn't really feature how strong of a vocalist he was.
Like, you got to have faith.
Yeah, those are
That's
just
it,
fun
yeah,
songs. And he wasn't really highlighted as like a pure vocalist, which I'm sure if Elton John says it, I believe it.
Mm-hmm.
Also, we missed him as a big pop star when we were well, maybe Eddie didn't, but when we were consuming
I
pop
missed
music.
him. I was little.
He was your favorite.
I was in elementary school.
What was the reason for that story?
It was just talking about, Elton John, how he didn't think he was like a really good vocalist because he thought everyone was like, oh, well, you'd probably think yourself is the best vocalist ever. He's like, no, He's like, I didn't really even want to sing. He's like, I'm a pianist. And then once we started writing songs, like, well, I'll obviously sing my songs. And then he was pretty good at it. But I don't know. And then I want to ask you, like, who do you think is the best vocalist of all time?
I don't have a good answer for that.
Adele, maybe?
She's awesome.
Yeah, there's a lot of awesome people, but everything's so different. Like tones are different. And if you're like, who's your favorite vocalist of all time? Stapleton.
Yeah.
Oh, he's awesome.
It's legit.
And that's because he can really sing and what his voice sounds like.
Like raspy and controlled.
I'm sure in reality, the best vocalists of all time are opera singers, like trained
Sure.
opera singers, not knowledgeable in that area. But I'm sure Pavarotti probably is on the list.
Right.
I'm sure guys like that are probably, or women that wear the Viking hats.
Yeah,
the,
singing
the
the
horns
opera.
coming out of the side. Yeah. I'm sure those are typically the best pure vocalists or Broadway singers, but I don't know them.
What about Freddie Mercury?
Great vocalist. But I would also say with Freddie Mercury, yes, for sure. Robert Plant,
Yes.
Led Zeppelin singer. So there are people that I think are really great
Amy
singers.
had no idea who that was.
I did too.
I think she might have.
I remember, don't I have a Led Zeppelin shirt?
Yeah. Did you buy a Target?
No, it was real vintage tea. Like, legit.
There's a cruise you can go on for 15 years.
People do that, right? Like
Well,
some
people
people
live on 'em,
Some
yeah.
people sell
Lunchbox,
their
is that
houses.
what it felt like to you, staying all 7 days on a
Yeah, I was
cruise?
going to say, I've already been on a cruise for 15 years, guys. It was woohoo. I mean, it's great, but man, that was a long time to be on a boat.
It seems hundreds of people are signing up to go on a cruise for 15 years. Villa Vi Residences, the Odyssey ship, offers what they call the first perpetual world cruise, leading residents to sail nonstop for 15 years while visiting 147 countries. How much do you think this costs?
Oh, that's a lot for 15 years.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. I'm going to do the math.
I'll give you a chance to win your $10 back too. in a
Thank
little
you.
bit. Yeah.
Okay. How many years? 15 years?
Yep.
15 times 52. That's 780 weeks at. They
What do
all
you think?
inclusive.
What do you think of
do
Amy's
they?
glasses, Caitlin?
They're my readers. I can see.
Do you see the tint in them? No, I don't see the tint in them.
Yeah, he thought they were clear, but I was like, no, they're pink.
Because they're red, possibly.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're called rose.
but when she turns her head, the big light is in her glasses. I don't think I would miss them totally in real life. And then she goes, "Can you tell that I'm wearing different colors denim?"
Well, he goes, Amy's wearing denim on denim today. I said, well, technically black denim with blue denim.
And then she was like,
I
"Can you
didn't
not see
say
that?"
it the way you just repeated
Nah.
that back. You go,
Go ahead. And
Can
then
you
you,
tell
and then you
those
said,
different
"You're
colors?"
stupid and ugly and be a bad dad."
Oh,
You said all that
that's a
stuff.
good question.
What happened?
She wonders if you think if she's prettier or uglier because you're colorblind. Then she truly is.
I don't understand.
Like Caitlin's wondering. I wonder if Bobby thinks like, "Am I prettier or uglier?" Do you even see the real her?
The color of you? I know what color you are.
But if you can't see the tint, then maybe you're not seeing the real.
yeah.
I don't.
yeah,
I
yeah,
don't
'cause
really
you don't
know.
the
I don't know
color.
people's eye colors.
Stop.
I
Do I have blue eyes?
I have no
No.
idea.
Stop. You're crazy.
You think people know you for your eyes?
Well, no, but I don't have blue eyes, obviously.
Oh, I thought you were saying you did. That's how much I don't know what color your eyes are.
You think I have blue eyes?
No, what you said led me to think you were saying, "Do you like my blue eyes?" So I assumed you do have blue eyes.
So if I kept telling you, like, "Oh man, my eyes are blue,"
I wouldn't care.
and you would be like, "Oh, cool, Eddie has blue eyes."
Yeah, but what's weird about that? I don't see color very well.
Okay. He doesn't even know I'm Mexican.
Now that I do know. Mostly
So-
how you say salsa. What is your number on your cruise?
Is it around $3 million?
No.
It has to be though.
You can buy the whole boat.
15 years is a long time.
Prices range from $129,000 for an inside villa up to $439,000 for a suite.
Well, they don't have the drink package.
That's true.
They didn't get the black ticket.
No,
they
they
got
have the red.
Lunchbox's
They don't have
red
a black
card.
card. Their meals must not be included.
No, but that's a bargain.
Yeah, but you have to be
Yeah.
on a boat for 15 years.
But you get to see 100 and however many countries.
How are you gonna have a job?
You don't. You do it in your
Retirement.
You
later
die on the
li-
boat.
Good. And they have everything on there, man. Fitness, weight room. They have IV treatment, massage.
We have to pay extra for
Food.
a massage. But
Part of the package. Well, my black card would have got me a massage.
no.
Lunchbox, have you addressed next year's cruise that you don't want to be red carded?
Oh yeah, I addressed it day 1 when we were on the boat. I addressed it day 2 on the boat. I addressed it day 3. I told them over and over and over about how I need to be upgraded, and they're like, "Oh, I don't know if that's in the budget." There is no budget. What budget? It's just you put a sticker on it. It's not hard.
I don't know if it works just like that, but I think it's hard to get them to change it day of.
I know, but I said next year we need, and they're like, "Oh, I don't know, man. We the budget," and I'm like, "Screw your budget. Putting a sticker on my card that says premium where I can have a drink, it doesn't cost you a dime."
And at our age, I'll say this: at our age, we're not going to break the bank with the amount that we drink.
No, and it doesn't matter how much you drink. A drink costs them 10 cents.
Again, you don't know that.
No, I do.
for sure.
Maybe
No,
$1.
I do. Because I
No,
know,
you don't know it's 10 cents is my point. Like,
no,
you're just
I
throwing
do.
numbers out.
No. Let me explain, because I
And
know.
also, it does cost money because you're saying you're not saying things that are accurate. It does cost money because what happens is the boat goes, we have this much money to pay for all promotion, for people coming on, and for every person that comes on, that's money out of the money that they pay, right? So I'm not saying you shouldn't have been upgraded, but you're saying a lot of things that are factually inaccurate. So, but you can continue now.
It cost them minuscule amount of money to have me have a drink package. Like a bar buys a bottle of vodka. It costs them like $2 for a high-end bottle of vodka. And they charge you.
sound
Again,
right.
that doesn't sound right either.
There's no way that that's true.
And I agree
Because
with you.
they buy it in bulk, guys. It's not like they're going to the store and buying it at the
$2.
price.
It's not $2.
It's not $2.
It's not $2. There's no
I also
way.
agree with him. He should have been upgraded.
Yes.
But I can't let him yell 10 cents and $2.
And man, it was so funny when
Guys,
he wasn't upgraded.
Just use the word minuscule.
Okay, minuscule. Okay, if you buy a well vodka, it costs them $1 for the bottle. And they charge you $6 a drink just at a regular bar. $7,
Why does he keep
$8.
doing dollar amounts when he knows he's wrong.
No, I'm
Well,
not.
on the
I'm telling
cruise,
you
it's
guys.
like
Oh my gosh.
$20 for one.
But that's what I'm saying is it cost them 10 cents to make that drink.
You
The
don't know
profit
that.
margin on drinks that's where restaurants and that's where they make their money.
Well, they're paying
Yeah,
the bartender.
I agree with you. I agree with you. That's where they make their money. But I'm just saying the numbers you're using aren't accurate.
Right.
Okay.
Do you agree with that?
No.
Okay.
Because I know people that own bars and they tell me
10
that,
cents a drink.
yeah,
They pay $1 for a whole bottle
Like
of vodka.
a dime. It costs a dime for them to make a vodka soda.
yes, if you're getting a vodka soda, it's like 10 cents because they are so cheap when you buy it in bulk. They're not buying it.
I
They're
agree,
buying
it's
it
much cheaper.
wholesale. It's not. They're not getting the markup. When you go to the store, they mark it up from what they buy it from wholesale.
No crap. That's
No,
how
but
it all,
Eddie
I
that's
feel
how
doesn't
it all
like
understand
the
works.
that.
markup is like 50%.
In theory,
Right.
he's right, but he's just using numbers he made up.
Okay, so how much is how much is a well bottle at the liquor store? $15?
Well, according to Lunchbox's logic, it would be
A
$2
penny.
because they're paying $1.
Right.
No. They mark it up.
Yes, we agree with
Oh my
that. No
God.
one's disagreeing with you. Not a
Yes.
single person is disagreeing with you about what the business model is of a bar or a restaurant or a cruise ship.
But he's so frustrated.
Yes, because Eddie, you act like I'm crazy. I know what I'm talking about.
10 cents is crazy.
Okay. So you think a vodka soda, a well vodka soda at a bar, it costs them $4 to make?
I would say about $1.50, maybe.
No, not even close.
$1, and then they charge what, $10 for it? Boom. Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, I'd agree with something like that. Not 10 cents.
It's a dime, dude.
Yeah. All right. If you share a bed, you should each have your own blanket. Thoughts?
That's speaking of Lunchbox, that's what he does.
You guys have 2 covers, Lunchbox?
Yeah, because my wife likes a heavy blanket, and I sweat, so I have a thin little blanket that I use.
Yeah.
How much does that cost?
I think it's free.
10 cents.
It was a giveaway.
Minuscule.
Man, you
I
guys,
mean, I think it's smart. Like, is that way you're not tugging at each other? Like,
This is like the overnight. How does overnight mail work?
There's no way it can get from California to New York in a day and a half.
Oh, boy.
Morgan, your story.
We are going to the moon, guys.
Who is we?
We?
America?
That's
America
the next cruise?
is. Yeah.
We're going on a cruise to the moon? Dang.
NASA has canceled its plans for an orbiting lunar space station, and now they are building a permanent base on the surface of the moon over the next 7 years. It's going to cost $20 billion to do it.
Nah, but Nobody has health care.
Yeah.
Their point is that the goal is to enable humans to live on the lunar surface long term.
Yeah, good,
Okay,
good
cool.
for them.
Let's figure out how to live here first.
Good.
Oh,
for
dang.
them.
That's good, Amy. It's really good. Let's figure this out first.
Let's figure out Earth.
Meta was ordered to pay $375 million for knowingly harming children's mental health. A New Mexico jury handed down a verdict yesterday ordering Meta to pay $375 in civil penalties after finding the company knowingly harmed children's mental health and concealed what it knew about child sexual exploitation on its platforms.
Oh, no.
You would think that'd be more than $375 million, huh?
Yeah.
Because that's a dime, hey, to Meta.
That is a dime to Meta.
That's a dime. They get a whole bottle of
Wells.
vodka for that. After a nearly 7-week trial in Santa Fe, jurors found that Meta, which owns Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, violated state consumer protection law by misleading the public about the safety of its apps. The case brought by New Mexico Attorney General Raul Torres in 2023 included testimony from Meta executives, whistleblowers, and school educators, along with evidence from an undercover investigation. It is the first jury verdict of its kind against Meta over harm to young people from CNBC. Thoughts?
Well, the sexual exploitation, is that what you called it?
Yeah, what I would assume is they present it to be a lot safer than it really is.
That part is, I don't like that at all.
Yeah. If anybody said they did like it, we'd probably ask them to leave.
Yeah.
But 375 doesn't affect Meta at all.
No.
All right. Everybody else get their stories out? Everybody feel good?
Yeah.
You want to do trivia for $10 and take a break?
Okay.
All right. Remember, if you yell an answer,
I'm not going to speak.
Okay.
I'm not.
Do you have a way to write it down?
I already thought about it 5 times yesterday.
Okay, here
If
we go.
we ever do it again, I'm not speaking.
Amy lost $10 to me in a bet yesterday. She's going to try to win it back right now. Here we go. Hello, can you give me 5 random trivia questions, one at a time, and make the level 7.5 or 8 out of 10?
I thought you were going to say anything.
Let's see what you've got. First question. In 1927, who became the first person to complete a solo nonstop flight across the Atlantic Ocean?
You know the first person?
You got it. That was Charles Lindbergh.
What? You can't talk.
I
because it's
forgot.
gonna do an
After
answer.
you said you weren't going to talk.
But I had a, what do you have? Charles Lindbergh?
Yes, Lindbergh.
Whatever.
It doesn't count, though. It
All I
doesn't
had
count.
is Amelia Earhart, but I knew it wasn't her because she's the first female. I didn't remember the first person. And you went level.
I had Helen Keller. I'm kidding.
You went level 8 to 10.
Okay, I'll do
which
less.
Yesterday
But
you
if
did 6 to 7.
Okay, if you talk though.
Do 6 to 7 and I'll be quiet.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to go back to what we just did. I'm going to need 5 trivia questions, one at a time, level 6 out of 10.
Absolutely. Let's start fresh at a solid 6 out of 10. First question. What element is represented by the chemical symbol K?
Wait.
Does she only have 7?
I think
It's
that's-
potassium. We did that yesterday. Can you give us more questions that we haven't done yet?
Yeah, I get mad at her.
Got it. No repeats, all fresh ones. Here's a new one. In Greek mythology, who is condemned to hold up the sky for eternity?
Okay. She's,
Do you remember from yesterday?
Hold on,
We
on.
already did this one.
Hold on.
get
Wait.
mad at her. Get mad
Hold
at her.
on.
I hear you loud and clear. No
Who-
repeats,
now-
promise.
but-
Let's
but-
try this. Which Renaissance artist painted the ceiling of the Sistine Chapel?
Amy, no one's saying anything.
I can't,
Okay, Amy's putting her answer down.
can't freaking think right now.
5 seconds. We can whisper them, huh?
Yeah, we
She can't hear whispers.
Yeah, we can whisper.
What do you have? It's Michelangelo.
Michelangelo. Michelangelo.
Man, I guess you can't whisper.
Okay, next one, please.
All right, here's the next one. Which U.S. state is known as the land of 10,000 lakes?
What? I don't know.
Amy has. What do you have? What did you write down? Michigan. I have Minnesota.
Oh, you're probably right.
What's the answer?
That would be Minnesota. Let me know when you're set, and we'll roll into the next one.
I'm up 1-0. Next one, please.
I got the meh right.
Here we go. In what year did the Berlin Wall fall, marking a major symbolic end to the Cold War?
What do you have?
1989.
I have 88.
89.
Are you sure about it?
I'm sure.
That's good. What's the answer?
The Berlin Wall fell in 1989. Ready for the fifth and final question?
How'd you know that?
She was there.
Okay. She was there. Yes, please. Give us the. This is 3 out of 5. Give us the third one.
You got it. Third one coming right up. What is the largest internal organ in the human body by mass?
Okay, you already gave us that one.
I
It's the kidney.
promise.
It's the liver.
Oh, it's the liver. Sorry.
You've got it. It's the liver. Now let's make sure the next one is truly new.
Okay.
When you're ready, we'll keep going.
Okay, we have 3 more. 3 more. Go. 2 more. 2 more. Go.
All right, here's the next one. What is the capital city of Argentina?
La Paz, Bolivia, Quinta, Ecuador, Lima, Peru, Montevideo, Uruguay.
Amen.
Wait, hold on. Why don't I can't? Montevideo, Uruguay. La
I'm not
Paz,
for sure about this.
Bolivia, Argentina.
You have an answer?
I have a song I sing. Buenos Aires,
What is it?
Argentina.
That's Buenos Aires.
I
Now
have
we're
Buenos
down.
Aires. Is that what you had?
Yeah.
Let me see.
It sounds like you nailed that one.
Okay.
Let's wrap it up with the last trivia question whenever you're ready.
Is this the last one?
Yeah.
All right, one more. Go ahead.
Here we go with the final one. Which famous novel opens with the line, "Call me Ishmael"?
Oh.
I'm in.
I'm in.
What do you have?
Moby Dick.
Moby Dick, yeah. Moby Dick.
You've got it, Moby Dick it is. Nicely done on all 5. If you ever want another round, just say the word.
Give us another one, please. We're sudden death.
Sudden death, I love it. All right, one more. Who painted The Persistence of Memory,
What's
featuring melting clocks?
What?
Oh.
Did you see this at the Louvre?
Why are you talking?
We're in.
You know who it is?
No. I put Van Gogh.
Cut his ear off, yeah.
Yeah.
Is it Van Gogh?
No.
Yes, it is. Salvador Dali. You've conquered.
Salvador
We nailed
Dali.
it. Salvador Dali.
Man, she's having a bad day
If you
today.
ever want to face off with trivia again or anything?
I don't even believe any of your other answers
Nothing.
either. Okay.
Wait, tell me again who held up the sky?
Did you get Atlas?
Atlas.
Did you guys know Salvador Dali?
Yeah.
Your
Caitlin
wife
did?
did.
Caitlin did.
Dang, good job. How'd you know that? Just smart.
She went to
She's like-
school. She listened.
Is that what she said? I went to
Yes.
school?
That's what she said.
How'd you know that? I went to school. I guess we tied on that one.
Yeah, you can keep the 10.
All right, good deal.